Your plastic surgery journey began because of bullying. Can you paint a picture of what happened?
It all started when I was like 12 and I was very overweight. I wore glasses, I had back acne, and I just really didn't look like I felt inside. And I just got really badly bullied, basically. I got robbed of an education from school. So I had to leave school when I was like 13 and get home tutoring.
What was the transition from bullying to you deciding to do something about your physical appearance?
After I left school and was at home with my parents a lot, they taught me about self-confidence, and my parents always taught me, if you're not happy with anything in your life, you should change it. Just started off with little things, like I started to learn about hair and beauty, went into hair and beauty therapy actually as a career.
I want to show a before and after picture. I'm looking at the then and now, and while you are stunning now, I mean, you look beautiful in this before picture, but you said that in school you were called Pinocchio, Dumbo.
I obviously wanted to look like Barbie, as you can see by the roots. I'm not a natural blonde. And I tried my best to look as much like Barbie as possible, but kids can be cruel, and it did have like quite a big effect on me. I wasn't happy with myself. The bullies were just blatantly pointing out what I didn't like about myself, and I didn't. So I think, I kind of thank the bullies a bit for giving me like the determination to prove everybody wrong and to change myself. I'm really confident and happy with myself, with my looks, inner and outer beauty, and I haven't been bullied for years, not about my looks at least. Life is far too short. You only get one life. You might as well live it happy, and if that means like getting like bigger boobs or a smaller ass or a bigger ass these days, why not do it? I know there's risk with everything these days. If you do your research and you research like the doctors and the plastic surgeons, and obviously it's not like kind of you wake up one morning and then a month later you go and do it. You have to really research these things. My parents researched it for me.
Searching for the right plastic surgeons, were you ever turned away?
No, not really, because when I was searching for them, it was kind of like I'd hit 18, and so all the consultations that I went to, they were fine, because like, I don't know about in the US, but in the UK, it's kind of 18 and over, and like my parents wouldn't let me, even though I begged them at 14 and then 16 again to let me get something done to my nose and the ears, they wouldn't let me, because they were just like, it isn't as simple as just getting your nose fixed and your life's going to be fixed, and they were right, and I'm glad they made me wait. Literally, surgery saved my life, and I know that might sound drastic, but it did. I mean, my confidence is one thing, but the whole, I could pursue modeling, my whole career, my whole lifestyle would have been totally different, and I'm just grateful that, surgery is available, because without it, I definitely wouldn't be sitting here right now.
We had this comment from Diana Rourke. If you have low self-esteem, a nose job is not going to solve the problem.
I disagree. I think because the reason I had lower self-esteem was because I got bullied about my nose. And if you take away the problem about my nose, then you're obviously taking away that problem, and you're going to be able to build yourself up, and that's exactly what I did. Unless you're in the position, you don't really know how it feels, and you can imagine, but unless you're there, you don't truly know how you feel. And sometimes the only way to resolve the issues is to change it. You can talk about it until the hills come out, but unless you change it, it doesn't really do anything. Well, that's what I found anyway.